Here we are in Apalachicola, Florida, Apalachicola Bay. World famous oysters.
What happens here is it's a bracket water, and it turns out if we get plenty of water and we get plenty of salt water, it makes these oysters just really produce.
What about the oyster population? I mean, your families have been harvesting oysters here. I mean, how long? And they're still here. I mean, we're not overfishing them. It's a great resource that replenishes itself.
Yes, sir. This bay produces more oysters per acre than any other bay that I know of for its size. It takes care of itself. This bay we can get a hurricane and it'll cover it up. 3 years, it's back going again. It's just...
So Mother Nature, with a hurricane, would probably do 10 times the amount of damage to the resource that everybody out here just trying to provide a living for their family would.
Oh, you can believe that.
Watching the oyster men and women harvest these oysters by hand as they have for hundreds of years gave me a respect for how hard they work. I had to try to rake a few myself. Okay, I feel them down there.
There you go.
What, you got to bust them up a little bit?
Yeah, you'll feel them. Just bounce them tones. What you do, you bounce them tones.
Bounce them?
There you go. When you get under them, just kind of close them and just shake them, like put tension on them, close them. It'll take you about a half a day. You'll catch on.
Let's see what I got here.
Feel that current running?
Oh, that's a lot of oysters.
Oh, a lot of oysters. Spin it around. There you go. Somebody ain't never done it. That'll work.
Yeah, if I do that for about 3 or 4 hours, I might make
enough
money to buy a case of beer.
You want a job? The more you work this bottom, the better the oysters get.
So it's almost like oyster farming, because if you don't get out here and work the oyster beds,
they'll cluster up and
they don't stay healthy.
It just don't do them good. Right out of the water.
Oh, look at that.
They ought to have plenty of salt in them too. What's it taste like?
That's the breakfast of champions right
there.
there.
Yes, sir. Don't get no better than that right out of the water, does it?
Go ahead, that's yours.
Boy, they salty.
They are salty.
They are. They too salty for me. A lot of people like them salty.
I can see where a nice cold beer would go nice with that.
Especially after a hot day out here.
Or a nice white wine.
Look at there, my goodness. You want one, Ronnie?
You guys don't have any Sauvignon Blanc on the boat?
No, we need some though.
Let's go back to the dock.
I'm ready.
Let's do it. Something I heard about oysters and Viagra, if you only need one or the other. Is that true?
Yes, sir. It's just like my old granddaddy says, it puts lead in your pencil. He said, you eat more oysters, it'll put lead in your pencil. Well, ain't too many oystermen take Viagra here.
I didn't think so.
No, they pretty much, going by the women folks anyway, we kind of hold our own.
Tony, thanks for taking me out. That was great.
I enjoyed it.